I found your old photograph inside a book we used to share. The corners faded with the years, but somehow you were still there. I closed my eyes and heard your voice, like rain against the window glass. For just a moment, time stood still and brought me back to what we had. We never knew those little days would become the ones we'd miss. A quiet room, a midnight smile, a simple, unforgettable kiss, where our memories still glow. That's where my heart still goes, back to the nights beneath the moon, when every dream came true. And though the years have carried on, and we have both moved on, there's a little place inside of me where your love is never gone, where our memories still glow. I still feel you there, I know. I remember how you held my hand when words were never needed. We walked beneath the evening stars, with every lonely fear defeated. You laughed when I forgot the time. I smiled just watching you. Those ordinary little moments were the most beautiful I knew. If I could live one evening twice, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd sit beside you quietly and listen to your heart sing, where our memories still glow. That's where my heart still goes, back to the nights beneath the moon, when every dream came true. And though the years have carried on, and we have both moved on, there's a little place inside of me where your love is never gone, where our memories still glow. I still feel you there, I know. Maybe some of us are given certain people for our hearts, and even when the road divides and distance takes its place, some loves don't need tomorrow to remain a beautiful yesterday, where our memories still glow. That's where my heart still goes, back to your eyes beneath the stars, back to who we used to be. And if someday you think of me when you're alone at night, I hope you feel the warmth we had still shining somewhere bright, where our memories still glow. I will keep that light inside my soul, though life may take us far away. Some beautiful things never fade. The years may change our faces, the seasons may change our lives, but somewhere in the quiet of my heart, I still remember you. Where our memories still glow, I still feel the love.
The evening settles on the window, and the world begins to fade. I pour another cup of coffee in the little room we made. There are shadows on the table where your hands once rested near, and somehow every quiet evening makes me wish that you were here. I don't need to hold you, to feel you close tonight. Somewhere between the silence, your memory comes alive. This is the quiet way I love you, when the whole world falls asleep, when the moonlight touches my window and your memory runs deep. I don't have to say your name for my heart to know it's true. Years may slowly pass around me, but I still belong to you. This is the quiet way I love you, soft as falling rain. No matter where this life may take me, I'll remember you the same. I remember Sunday mornings and the sunlight in your hair. You would smile before you spoke, and suddenly I'd find you there. We never needed perfect moments, we were happy with the small. A walk beneath the fading sunset, your hand reaching for mine. If youth could turn the clock back, I'd ask for nothing new, just one more slow and quiet evening, sitting there with you. This is the quiet way I love you, when the whole world falls asleep, when the moonlight touches my window and your memory runs deep. I don't have to say your name for my heart to know it's true. Years may slowly pass around me, but I still belong to you. This is the quiet way I love you, soft as falling rain. No matter where this life may take me, I'll remember you the same. Maybe we were never meant to walk forever side by side. Maybe love was simply given so we know what life could hide. You taught me how a gentle heart could make a lonely man believe. And even after all these years, you're still the sweetest part of me. This is the quiet way I love you, with no promises to make, just 1,000 little memories that time can never take. And if one day you hear this song, when and I always will. The years can change our lives, they can change the roads we take, but some loves become a part of who we are. And yours will always be one of mine. The streetlights shine on empty roads. The summer wind has lost its heat. I walk the places that we knew and hear your footsteps next to me. The little cafe by the corner still keeps the table near the glass. I wonder if you ever noticed how quickly beautiful things pass. We never thought the days were precious while they were slipping through our hands. Now every ordinary moment feels like a photograph of us. When the evening remembers us, I can feel your heart again. In the quiet between the raindrops, in the places where we've been. I don't wish to change the ending, I don't ask the past to stay. I'm just grateful that I once knew a love that felt that way. When the evening remembers us, something soft comes back to me. A little warmth, a little laughter, a life we almost couldn't see. I remember your old blue sweater hanging beside my winter coat. You said you loved the sound of rain, while I just loved the way you spoke. We had no diamonds in our pockets, no perfect plans, no grand design. But every time you lean beside me, the whole wide world felt almost kind. Maybe that's what love becomes, when all the years have passed us by. Not something we can hold forever, but something time can never hide. When the evening remembers us, I can feel your heart again. In the quiet between the raindrops,
almost couldn't see. If I could meet you one more time, I wouldn't tell you not to go. I'd simply sit beside you quietly and thank you for the love you show. Because some people leave our lives, but never really leave our souls. They become the gentle light we carry when we're growing old. When the evening remembers us, I still smile when I think of you. Not with sorrow, not with regret, just with a heart that once knew true. And if you're somewhere under moonlight, listening to the same night sky, maybe somewhere in the silence our old love is passing by. When the evening remembers us, I'll let the memories remain, like a melody from long ago, returning softly with the rain. Some loves don't need to come back, they only need to be remembered. And tonight, the evening remembers us. When the evening remembers us.
Tonight the rain is falling slowly on the roof above my room, and every drop reminds me softly of the days I spent with you. I still remember Sunday mornings, coffee cooling by the bed. You would whisper something silly, and I'd smile at every word you said. We never knew those days were golden while we were living them. Now I see how precious they were when I look back again. I'm still holding the last light of your smile. After all these years, after all this time, it lives somewhere beneath the silence, like a star I cannot find. I don't need to turn the clock backward, to make you stay. I'm just thankful for the love we shared before it slipped away. I'm still holding the last light of your smile, a little piece of yesterday. Whenever life becomes too quiet, it gently finds its way. There was a bench beside the river where we used to watch the sun. You would rest your head upon me, and We talked until the day was done. We spoke about our dreams together, like forever had no end. Funny how the smallest moments become the memories we defend. Now the river keeps on moving, just like every year before. But sometimes when the evening settles, I can see us there once more. I'm still holding the last light of your smile. After all these years, after all this time, it lives somewhere beneath the silence, like a star I cannot find. I don't need to turn the clock backward. I don't need to make you stay. I'm just thankful for the love we shared before it slipped away. I'm still holding the last light of your smile, a little piece of yesterday. And whenever life becomes too quiet, it gently finds its way. Maybe love is not forever in the way we once believed. Maybe it becomes a quiet garden where the heart can always breathe. And if I ever see you someday, after all our years apart, I won't ask you for tomorrow. I'll just thank you for my heart. I'm still holding the last light of your smile, and I think I always will. Through the changing seasons of my lifetime, there is something standing still. Not a promise, not a sorrow, not a love I need to chase, just the sweetest little memory time could never erase. I'm still holding the last light of your smile when the evening turns to blue. And in the quiet of my old heart, there will always be a place for you. Years may change the story, time may soften every scar, but some beautiful memories remain exactly where they are. The last light of your smile still shines in me. The autumn leaves are turning slowly outside the window where I sit. I watch them dancing in the evening and think about the life we lived. Here old blue scarf is in the closet. I never had the heart to throw it away. It still carries something of your perfume, though time has taken years away. We were young enough to believe that every road would lead us home. We never knew how quickly life could teach two hearts to walk alone. Those were the seasons we left behind, the sweetest pages of my life. Springtime laughter, summer evenings, winter stars and autumn skies. I can't go back and hold those moments. I can't make yesterday rewind. But every season left a little piece of you inside my mind. Those were the seasons we left behind, and I still carry them tonight. I remember walking by the ocean with your fingers wrapped in mine. You said the sound of waves was healing. I said your voice was just as kind. We watched the sunset turn to silver while the world grew quiet and blue. I never knew a simple evening could become a lifetime's view. Now the years have changed our faces, and the roads have changed their names, but somewhere underneath the silence, my heart remembers just the same. Those were the seasons we left behind, the sweetest pages of my life. Springtime laughter, summer evenings, winter stars and autumn skies. I can't go back and hold those moments. I can't make yesterday rewind. But every season left a little piece of you inside my mind. Those were the seasons we left behind, and I still carry them tonight. If I had one more evening, I wouldn't ask for years again. I'd sit with you beneath the porch light and listen to the falling rain. No promises, no perfect ending, no questions about tomorrow. Just your hand resting inside mine, and a heart without its sorrow. Those were the seasons we left behind, but they never really disappeared. They're hiding in the songs I hear in every quiet night I spend. And if your heart remembers softly somewhere beneath another sky, know that the
still has a place in my life. Those were the seasons we left behind, the beautiful years that made us who we are. And even though the road goes forward, I'll carry them wherever I go. Spring will come, some will fade, autumn will fall, winter will wait, and somewhere in every season I'll remember you. The seasons we left behind.
The garden gate is painted differently. The roses don't grow like before, but I could still remember clearly the sound of you opening the door. There was a little wooden table where we'd sit beneath the afternoon sun. You'd tell me stories about your childhood, and I'd forget the world had ever begun. Funny how a place can hold the pieces time forgot. Every wall still seems to whisper about everything we were. In the house where I first loved you, there's a part of me still there. In the sunlight through the curtains, in the fragrance of the air. I have traveled many miles now, I've seen cities, I've seen rain, but no place has ever felt so warm as that little house again. In the house where I first loved you, my heart still knows the way, and every time I close my eyes, I see you there the same. I remember winter evenings when the fire was burning low. You would place your hand inside mine, and we'd watch the snowfall glow. We never needed expensive dreams or promises written in gold. We had a quiet little life together, and a love that made us whole. Now the windows may be different, and strangers may live inside, but the memories don't belong to houses, they belong to hearts that survive. In the house where I first loved you, there's a part of me still there. In the sunlight through the curtains, in the fragrance of the air. I have traveled many miles now, I've seen cities, I've seen rain, but no place has ever felt so warm as that little house again. In the house where I first loved you, my heart still knows the way, and every time I close my eyes, I see you there the same. If I could knock upon that doorway and find you waiting there, though they took you somewhere, they couldn't take the truth. In the house where I first loved you, our memories still remain, like golden dust in morning light, like footsteps after rain. And though that little house is changing and our lives have gone their way, the love that grew between those walls will never fade away. In the house where I first loved you, I found the man I am today, because once, a long time ago, you taught my heart how love could stay. The house may belong to someone else now, the garden may bloom for another heart, but somewhere inside me, you are still opening that door. The house where I first loved you will always be home. I took the midnight train this evening, with an empty seat beside me. The lights were passing through the window, like old dreams I used to see. A woman laughed 3 rows behind me, and for a moment I heard you. That same soft warmth inside the laughter that once made everything feel new. Funny how a passing stranger can open doors inside your mind, and suddenly a distant lifetime is standing there beside you again. On the train that carried your memory, I traveled back through time, through every town and every midnight, where your hand once rested in mine. The years have changed the roads around me. The world has learned to move so fast, but somewhere between these quiet stations, I'm still living in our past. On the train that carried your memory, I found the love I thought I'd lost. Not in the place where we once started, but in the heart that paid the cost. I remember our first journey, with 2 bags and borrowed dreams. You were sleeping by the window while the moonlight touched your cheeks. We talked about a little house somewhere far from city lights. You said we'd grow old there together, and I believed you that night. We never knew the road ahead would bend in ways we couldn't see, but every mile we traveled together If I could meet you at the next stop, I'd have no words to say. I'd simply look into your eyes the way I did back then. No questions about the years between us, no asking where you've been. I'd just be grateful for the journey and for letting me love you once. On the train that carried your memory, I finally understood some love is not about forever. It's about knowing that you could make a lonely man feel hopeful, could turn a dark night into gold, could leave a warmth inside his heart long after he grows old. On the train that carried your memory, I whispered your name into the night, and for the first time in so many years, my heart felt completely light. The train kept moving toward the morning. The memories slowly faded with the dark, but your love was still traveling with me. The train that carried your memory. The train that carried your memory. I found an old piece of paper at the bottom of a wooden drawer. The ink had faded into shadows, but I remembered every word. I wrote about the way you looked at me on that first September night, how the whole world seemed to disappear when you walked into my life. I was young and full of questions, too afraid to say too much, so I left my heart in sentences and never gave them to your touch. This is the letter I never sent, the words I kept beneath my breath. Every I love you, every stay, every feeling I was too afraid to say. If somehow these pages reach you after all these years have gone, know that there was someone who loved you long after you moved on. This is the letter I never sent, a little piece of who I was, and even though the ink has faded, the meaning never does. I wrote about the rainy mornings when you'd sleep beside the window, and how I'd watch the falling raindrops just to have another hour with you. I wrote about our little apartment and the flowers on the sill, how you made a place feel like forever just by saying that you would. There were things I should have told you when your hand was holding mine, but some men learn to speak their feelings only after they've lost the time. This is the letter I never sent, the words I kept beneath my breath. Every I that the years grew softer every time I thought of you, and that the man I became with age still carries something you once knew. This is the letter I never sent, but tonight I let it go. Not because the love has vanished, but because you've always known. Maybe love doesn't need an answer. Maybe memories are enough. Maybe some of life's greatest stories are written without a final touch. This is the letter I never sent, the last confession of my heart. I loved you more than words could tell, right from the very start. I folded the letter one last time and placed it back where I found it. Some words are never meant to travel, they are simply meant to be remembered. The letter I never sent. I saw you standing by the window on a quiet afternoon. The sunlight rested on your shoulder like it used to long ago. For a moment I was younger, for a moment time stood still, and all the years between our lives fell silent against the hill. You smiled the way you always did, a little shy, a little warm, and suddenly the years apart didn't seem so long at all. When I saw you again, my heart remembered everything. The way you used to hold my hand, the dreams we couldn't keep. I didn't ask where life had taken you, I didn't ask you why. I just thank the years for bringing us together one more time. When I saw you again, I knew some love will never end. It may change its shape with time, but it never leaves the heart. We sat beneath an old oak tree and talked about the years. You told me about the places you'd been, I told you about my fears. We laughed about our younger selves and all the things we'd planned. Two older hearts remembering how beautiful it was back then. There was no bitterness between us, no unfinished words to say. Just two people who had traveled far and found some peace along the way. When I saw you again, my heart remembered everything. The summer nights, the quiet walks, the songs we'd used to sing. I didn't ask you to come back, I didn't ask you to never leaves the heart. Maybe we were meant to lose each other, so we'd learn what love could mean. Maybe distance made us understand the beauty we had never seen. And if this is the last time that our paths will ever cross, I'll carry this quiet afternoon as something we never lost. When I saw you again, the world became a little kind. For one brief moment in this life, our old hearts crossed in time. I don't need another tomorrow. I don't need to rewrite the past. Some beautiful things are perfect because they weren't meant to last. When I saw you again, I left with peace inside my heart. Because after all these years apart, I knew our love had never died. When I saw you again, I finally learned how to let you go. Some people return to our lives not to stay, but simply to remind us that what we shared was real. When I saw you again. The radio was playing softly on a quiet Friday night. I was halfway through a memory when your voice came back to life. It was the song we used to listen to when the world was young and slow. You would close your eyes beside me and let the melody just flow. I hadn't heard that melody in so many years before, but one familiar line was enough to open up a forgotten door. We never finished our song, we never sang the final line. Somewhere between forever and the turning of the time, there were words we left unspoken, there were dreams we left undone. But every time that melody plays, I remember where we began. We never finished our song, but maybe it was never meant to end. It simply found a quieter place inside the heart of an old friend. I remember your old sweater and the candle by the bed. You would hum along so softly while I listened instead. We didn't need a crowded ballroom, we didn't need a grand romance, just a little room of fading light and your fingers in my hands. Those were ordinary evenings, nothing anyone would see, but somehow they became the moments that still mean the most to me. We never finished our song, we never sang the final line. Somewhere between forever and the turning of the time, there were words we left unspoken, there were dreams we left undone. But every time that melody plays, I remember where we began. We never finished our song, but maybe it was never meant to end. It simply found a quieter place inside the heart of an old friend. Just one more time tonight, I'd leave the world outside the window and turn down every light. I wouldn't ask about tomorrow, I wouldn't ask where we went wrong. I'd simply sit beside you and let you finish our song. We never finished our song, but I still know every part. Every note carries a memory, every silence holds your heart. And if someday you hear that melody on some quiet evening too, I hope it brings a little warmth and reminds you I once loved you. Yet somehow it carried on through all the years, through every road, through every night and dawn. We never finished our song, but I still hear you singing. The radio fades into silence, the night grows still again. But somewhere deep inside my heart, a melody keeps playing. The song we never finished,